Hello and a very warm welcome. Silverstone driver ratings, every 20 driver covered. One being, well, we've got a couple of zeros this week. So 0 being awful, 10 being phenomenal. Let's get into it. Every driver covered. Charles Leclerc, 7 out of 10. Once again, superb. Amazing qualifying. Was in the points in the race. And what happens? The team lets him down with a dodgy pit stop. The wheel wasn't fitted, he had to stop, so that ruined. He would have easily got in the points. On to his teammate, Marcus Ericsson, 2 out of 10. Really bad qualifying, I think he got 15th. Charles Leclerc was 9th. Decent race. He was actually having a decent race, but crashed into turn 1. DRS open, trying to get past, and he's just lost it. Huge crash. Good to see he's okay. Brendan Hartley. Now, what do you give this guy? I've got to give him 0. And that's not harsh. I can't really mark Brendan Hartley. I shouldn't really be giving him a rating. Because he had that big crash down into Luffield in practice 3. Damaged his car massively. Couldn't do qualifying. Couldn't do the race. So you can't really mark him. But we'll give him 0. Gasly, 5 out of 10. Decent. Nothing spectacular. But as I'm doing this video, there's an investigation going on. So Pierre Gasly finished 10th, but he could have got a penalty. He had contact with Perez, so decent weekend for Gasly. Just a standard 5, but he could lose that 10th place by the time I've uploaded this, so we'll have to see. On to Kevin Magnussen, 7 out of 10. And I was going to knock him down for his dirty boy tactics with Fernando Alonso. No need for that in practice, but best of the rest in qualifying. The number 1 rule, don't have contact with your teammate. They had contact on the first lap. But in the points again, he's having a good season as Magnussen. Grosjean, 5 out of 10. A good qualifying by the Frenchman. Sainz has hit him. They're going down into Copse. Grosjean's on the inside. Sainz has come across and just really give him no room. And also contact on lap 1 with his teammate. Grosjean, superb weekend in Austria. Back down to reality, but it wasn't his fault. On to Lewis Hamilton, 9 out of 10. Pole position at his home race. Hit on lap 1 by Kimi Räikkönen, but a great fight back. He's literally gone from last to P2. The safety cars helped him, but overtook so many cars, slicing his way through the midfield. Was very easy, and then the safety car helped him. Bottas, 6 out of 10. Pretty average by Bottas. Was leading in the race, but his tyres fell off. Vettel got past him, Hamilton, and then Räikkönen. And I believe Bottas, yeah, he only got 4th in qualifying. So pretty average weekend. Max, 5 out of 10. Qualifying was decent. Beats Ricciardo once again. Solid race. Was running P5. That's the best Red Bull can do when they're so slow down the straights. But the car lets him down. Spun and then gearbox issue. Daniel Ricciardo, 5 out of 10 again. Average. He's struggled since Monaco. Where is the Daniel Ricciardo of China and Monaco? And he keeps getting out qualified by Max every weekend. So both Red Bulls 5 out of 10. Nowhere on the straights, so they can't compete. Ocon, 8 out of 10. Very impressive race for P7. That's all I've got written down. Didn't see much of him on the TV, but he's a little consistent driver. Sergio Perez, 5 out of 10. Same as Gasly, under investigation, so Perez could get promoted into the points, as we have a noisy car in the background. Phenomenal timing. Yeah, so Perez could get his point back yet. We'll have to see what happens with the investigation. Kimi Räikkönen, 8 out of 10. Very good. 3rd place in quali, 3rd in the race. But obviously the 10-second penalty cost him massively. Had contact with Hamilton. I said it was 50-50. But I don't know. Kimi's got the blame for that one. Who knows where he could have been without that penalty. So on to his teammate, Sebastian Vettel, 10 out of 10 by the German. Leads the championship, extends his lead. So close to getting pole position. And then phenomenal start, controlled the race, And then amazing pass on Valtteri Bottas. Mercedes stayed out. Vettel had to pass Bottas for the win. And once again, an amazing overtake by Vettel. Nico Hulkenberg, 9 out of 10. Best of the rest in the race. Mr. Consistent. Gained a ton of places on the first lap with all the carnage. And he's just consistent. Carlos Sainz, 1 out of 10. Really bad all weekend. I don't know why. Sainz was 16th in qualifying. Terrible. I mean, he was having a better race, but I think he was the only one on the hard tyres. And it was 100% his fault for the crash. Squeeze Grosjean gave him no room. We'll do Sorokin and Stroll together. I give him a 0. Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. Of course the car doesn't help, but it's so bad. They both spin in qualifying. Stroll gets beached in the gravel, and then Sorokin gets beached in the... Well, he managed to get it out, but they both spin in Q1. And then the race, they're just nowhere. They're just last, running round on their own. And Sorokin, unbelievably, when the red flag came out, he went round for another lap. Fernando Alonso, 8 out of 10. Solid, but a very quiet weekend. Hardly saw him again. But he's in the points for P8, so was it P8 he got? Yes, it was. So P8 Alonso. Very quiet, but good points. Van Dorn, 4 out of 10. A bit better by Stoffel. He's under pressure. Shocking qualifying, was 17th. Better in the race. He was actually close to the points. He finished P12, but he was in the DRS zone of Perez. It was quite close at the end. Gasly, Perez, Van Dorn. So, yeah. There we have it. Qualifying reaction done. Race reaction done. Driver ratings done. Every 20 driver covered. And next we go on to Germany. We've got a 2-week break now, which is kind of good in a way because we've had a triple header, 3 weekends back to back, and now we get a 2-week rest, so that's actually decent. I'm happy about that. So, there you go. Thanks for watching. On to Hockenheim we go. I'm glad that track's back as well, because I like that track. Adios. See you next time.